am Sikhi.
Myself Sejal and I am Vaibhavi.
Here in this video, we are elaborating on the topic for social facilitation, its theory and some experiments.
Don't forget to watch the video till end.
What is social facilitation?
हाँ भाई, आपकी ही कमी थी। हाउ टू स्टडी इफेक्टिवली। वैसे टिप्स का वीडियो देख लूँ क्या? पढ़ाई का तो मूड नहीं हो रहा है।
Your focus will be on driving. Similarly, just like a driver, your focus must be on studying. So, tip number 1 is highlight the important points from the book. And tip number 2 is
Wow, yaar, she is amazing. Study is like driving, and I am the driver of my car. So I will focus on my studies. Yes.
Beta, lunch is ready. Come on. No, you're not on a passenger seat. Focus on your studies.
जाने दे यार, भूख लगी है। पढ़ाई तो क्या बाद में भी हो जाएगी।
सुहानी, you are chilling? पढ़ाई बिढ़ाई हो गई क्या? ओ टॉपर!
No, I just took a small break. देख ना, पूरी पढ़ाई में बाकी है।
Did you get answer sheets?
Oh shit, I forgot to take the answer sheets.
Okay, get one the answer.
Okay.
This one for you. This one for you. Should we begin with solving practice paper? Okay, let me start the timer.
What they writing, yeah? I can't even complete this answer sheet. Oh God. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Yes, you can achieve it. Suhani finished practice paper earlier when studying in a group than studying alone. How did she show improvement in her performance? Actually, it is a tendency to show enhancement in performance of a task when doing the task in presence of others, then compare the same task in absence of others. This phenomenon was first noticed by social psychologist Norman Triplett in 1898. He observed that cyclists record high speed when they are racing against or in presence of other cyclists than driving alone. Later in 1920, Floyd Allport coined this phenomenon as social facilitation. So, social facilitation is an improvement or an enhancement in performance of a task in presence of others than compared the same task in absence of others. But what about those activities where we get anxious? Why there is a stage fear? Why our handshakes and legs trembles when we are giving speech to a large audience? Or speaking in other words, what does exactly happen when we do the complex task in presence of others? Zazanok's theoretical experiment will explain this phenomenon better. Zasnock and his colleagues in 1966 conducted an experiment with cockroaches. He arranged a maze for cockroaches to run and alongside constructed a plastic boxes for roaches as an audience. He then concluded that cockroaches did run fast when they are being watched by roaches than those who are not being watched. This is what his social facilitation theory suggests. Further, he claims that an audience impaired the acquisition of the new responses and facilitates the imitation of well learned responses. In simpler words, we experience facilitation when we are familiar with the task and exhibit dominant response, whereas we experience inhibition when the task is either complex or unknown to us. Now, what theories we see under social facilitation? The Drive theory. The Drive theory of social facilitation, he noted that the presence of others increases our physical arousal, as a result of which we produce dominant response. If we are highly skilled in that task, our performance would be improved, and if we are not well skilled, our performance would impair. Seems like opposite phenomenon to social facilitation, that is social inhibition, impairment in social performance in presence of others. For Zasanock, it is physical arousal result into dominant response which either be improved or impaired. However, Cottrell and his colleagues come up with a very different theory called evaluation apprehension. They experimented and found out that our performance facilitated because we are being evaluated. We seek approval from others. So to now come on the last theory of social facilitation, that is audience distraction or distraction conflict theory. This theory suggests that sometimes audience can be distracting because we are dividing our attention between audience and task, which in turn can produce cognitive overload. To resolve this attention conflict, we shift our focus to essential cues or stimuli and ignore the unnecessary stimuli, which improves our performance. That is what distraction conflict theory tries to say. In support of this theory, Hetherington and colleagues in 2006 carried out an experiment on eating as a function of distraction. The final outcome is eating with friends and while watching TV improved our eating performance because both the stimuli can be distracting, whereas the presence of strangers is less distracting, so decrease our intake of food. To revise social facilitation theory, the term social facilitation was first coined by Floyd Allport in 1920. It was social psychologist Norman Triplett who noticed the fact that in mere presence of others, performance of an individual enhances. Sub-theories under social facilitation. Drive theory. Zasanock's drive theory states that a physical arousal produces dominant response which either improves or impairs our performance. Evolution distribution theory. The Cottrell's evolution distribution theory suggests that our performance can be facilitated because of our performance is being evaluated by others. Last, distraction conflict theory. Distraction conflict theory states that the conflict between dividing our attention to mere presence of others and tasks increase our arousal to perform well. However, social facilitation depends on what situation is.
If you like this video, then
Give thumbs up.
do share, comment and subscribe.